at the Trojans' 41-yard line.
So Caudill is a great kicker, but that's not the kind of punt he wanted right there. That was only a net punt of, he got to the first down marker at the 41-yard line, so first attempt for the Trojans at the 41 of their own field.
It's a difficult situation to be put in when you're a strong-legged kicker and you like to send it deep, but when you're going against a very strong wind like this one, you have to put it low. And he was able to get positive yardage, thankfully, but it was still very difficult. First down and 10. Again, this tight formation has to go with that end around off the trap. So it's a trap sweep. This time it's snuffed out by the Bulldogs. Nice job on defense this time. So one play down, 2 more to go to force this 3 and out for this Bulldog defense. Number 7, Daniel Sanchez on the stop for the Bulldogs. The senior making his presence known here this evening, as the corners are going to have to play very disciplined football this evening, and the safeties are going to have to make the right runs. And when I say that, I mean they have to have the correct angles. So second down, about 10 to go. Wing T formation once again as the running back goes into motion. This time it's just a dive play up the middle, and he's bouncing off of them like a pinball down there. Number 8, Adam Hopkins, on the carry as he's able to get about 4 yards on the carry until he's met by the linebacking core for the Bulldogs. Number 50, Ryan Taylor, in on the stop for James Bowie High.
Number 8, Adam Hokeman for Anderson, has been putting up some good numbers and making a couple good moves tonight, playing some very smash-mouth football, as we mentioned earlier, just playing very tight inside runs and getting them some very good positive yardage. He'll have to be somebody that they need to stop.
So a little bit of a different look here. It's going to be shotgun formation with trips to the left-hand side, one wide out to the right, one running back as he's in there for protection. They go with the screen to Fletcher Roberts, and nothing doing there. A big difference of a look shown by the offensive coordinator from the Anderson Trojans, but the Bowie Bulldogs able to hold their ground and force the 3 out. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half of play. It's now 4th down and 8. Ball on the Trojan 43-yard line.
For Bowie's defense, that's exactly what they want to do. Force Anderson to 3rd and 6, 3rd and longer like that, and force Anderson to throw the ball. They're not very comfortable doing that.
No, you're correct. They look very shaky at best. This should be a good punt with the wind at his back to get the snap, and that one's almost blocked by Jason Disney, and that one's muffed. And he doesn't fall on it. It's still a loose ball. It's still not good. It looks like Dylan Bolt might have fell on that one for the Bulldogs, and the referees are signaling it is Bulldogs' ball. But Hoskins muffed the punt, then tried to pick it up instead of following on it, and caused a little bit more problems than the Bulldogs would have wanted on that possible return. So they lose only about 2 yards of where they would have had the ball if it was caught. But for this Bulldog offense, those 2 yards can come in very big, as this offense hasn't had a very easy night thus far. 3:26 left to go in the first half. Dickey going to keep it on the run. Has some room, cuts it back up into the middle. And he's going to be brought down at around the 16-yard line. It's going to be second down and about 5. As number 59, Ruben De La Rosa, was on the tackle for the Trojans.
Quick game tonight. Not a lot of flags, not a lot of huddles up. Just a lot of movement on the ball, keeping it on the ground. But, man, it's been a quick half, actually.
Shotgun formation once again. Dickey's going to take the design run. Instead of pitching it, he's going to keep it as he tries to go up the middle. And nothing doing as Blake Allen makes the tackle for the Trojans. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 to go as he gets back to around the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Bowie's offense is going into the wind right now, and they look pretty reluctant to throw the ball, but on 3rd and 6, they probably have to.
Well, 3rd and 6 from your own 16 would definitely be a passing down, considering the punt that you just had was almost about a net yardage of about 10. So this has not been easy, as Dickey trying to line up everybody. Dickey dropped back to pass, and flags will come out. Could possibly be a legal shift. Referees signaling it's going to be false start. And it is.
Again, appeared to be a little bit of confusion on that play. That seems to be plaguing them tonight and causing them some lack of yardage. As deep as they are already, with the wind forcing their inability to punt here, that's going to put them into dangerous territory.
It has not been easy for the Bulldogs. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 11 to go. Dickey in shotgun formation, trips to the left-hand side. Dickey sprints out to the left. There's the end around. There was the wraparound handoff to Jonas, who gets stopped right behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage on the play as number 55, Brett Leatherwood, makes the stop for the Trojans. So 1:47 left to go here as the clock will continue running on that run. 4th down and 11, ball at their own 11 for the 4th down and 12, and the ball at their own 10-yard line for the Bulldogs, and they elect a punt going against the wind. This can be very dangerous as there is no returner once again for the Anderson Trojans, as it looks like they're going to come full force with this punt. Costas gets the snap, bobbles it, lucky to get it off, and he shanks it going into the wind. The ball's going to roll out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And that did not look good from the start, and it didn't have a good ending either. So 1:16 left to go, and tremendous field position for the Trojans.
Yeah, exactly. For Anderson, how much better can you ask for? 1st and goal, just starting off with the ball here.
1st and goal, and not only that, you have a run-heavy offense that has torched the Bulldog defense earlier in their last drive. This is big trouble for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can dig in there and make a defensive stand. 9 yards out. 1st and goal from the 9. Tight formation, running back going to that left-hand side once again. This time they're stuffed. Maybe gets about a yard of 2 with the forward progress. A gain of 2 with the forward progress. That was number 90 on the stop, Xavier Woods. As number 60, Will Hopkins, making the big tackle from his defensive end position on the left-hand side of the field. And the crowd needs to get behind his Bulldog team. Shotgun formation. They're going in the pistol this time. They have motion. This time it's going to be a handoff to number 14, Fletcher Roberts, as he torches the left side and gets another touchdown for the Trojans.
That's trouble considering there's only 35 seconds left on the clock. Had we perhaps gotten a little more distance on that punt, might have been possible to either run out the clock or at least only keep them to 3, but unfortunately we're unable to do that tonight.
Well, definitely didn't want to give them all the momentum going into the half. But Anderson took them upon themselves with the great fortune that they were given. Good field position off of that shake punt. And it's going to be 13-5 as we await the extra points. There's the snap. It's a little high. The kick is up, and it looks like he shanks it, but no, it's going to be good. As it looked a little off from here, but we're not at field level, guys, so it's really tough for us to say. And just like that, as this game was all Bulldogs early on, the score now with 35 seconds left to go in this game is the Anderson Trojans 14 and the Bowie Bulldogs 5.
Daniel Sanchez has been getting some good penetration on every either field goal attempt or every point after the touchdown, and has come close to blocking at least 1 or 2 tonight. You like to see that type of effort there. Laid himself out flat there, was just about a foot from blocking it.
Well, you're hoping eventually that will also pay off here this evening, as the Bulldogs are looking for a spark here in the second quarter and just can't seem to find it. Been a very difficult second quarter for the Bulldogs. 14-5 disadvantage here against the visiting Anderson Trojans from up North Austin. And we would like to take this moment to remind or to say hi to one of our fine listeners out there, one of America's finest, Second Lieutenant Mike Harrison, stationed in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the original number 65 on the offensive line, the 2004 Bowie Bulldog captain. Everybody wants to say hello. Thank you for your service as well. And your mom says hi. And we want to thank you for tuning in also on this Thursday night. There's the kickoff. It's going to be a short one, as it's almost a squib. It's going to be fielded by the Bulldogs as he takes this one up the middle. Gets some good yardage. He's still on his feet. Breaks the tackle to the 40 and brought down at the 45-yard line. Number 33, Gino Jonathan, doing a terrific job on that run. Could have been stopped about 20 yards earlier. But that gives the Bulldogs good field position with 26 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. You have to be concerned, though. Haven't been able to throw the ball well here in the second quarter, Brian. And it doesn't look like it's going to get any easier as time is of the essence.
Yeah, with 2 timeouts, though, Gino Jonathan just gave the Bowie offense a chance to score before the half. It's going to be tough, though.
There's the fake pass to the right-hand side. The handoff to Jonathan, nothing doing. If the Bulldogs want to keep this one, they're going to have to take a timeout. It doesn't look like they're going to take it as the clock continues to run. 14 seconds, 13 seconds. And it looks like Coach Abels might just elect to go ahead and let the clock run out as the Bulldogs will get the ball to start the second half. So that's what the game plan is, and they're going to go into the halftime here with the Anderson Trojans currently leading this game 14-5 as the Bowie Bulldogs are going to see if they can make some adjustments at halftime and stop this run-heavy offense that the Trojans are showing this evening.
Yeah, so far this game has gone just how Anderson likes it. It's been a ball control offense for them, 14-5 score. That wind is really bothering Bowie's pass offense. I think if this game were played in better weather conditions, I think we see a different story. But right now, this game, I think the weather has even the playing field for Anderson's son.
This has been a problem for the Bulldogs here tonight, and it just happened to come in about a couple of hours ago. It was a beautiful day earlier on, about 80 degrees, and all of a sudden the temperature just dropped and the wind picked up, and it has been proven difficult for this pass-heavy team that the Bulldogs are. That's how they commit their offense. That's how they run their show, and it's been very difficult here in the first half of play, Brian and Marcus, and it might not get any easier because, unfortunately, when they start off the second half of play, they'll be going with the win, but in the very pivotal fourth quarter that this game looks like it's going to take all four quarters to decide a winner, they're going to have to go against the win.
Oh, you're right. So the third quarter is going to be very important for Bowie then. They have a deficit to overcome right now, so the third quarter with the win is going to be the time they're going to need to overcome that lead.
Well, guys, it's going to be halftime. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to try to keep you updated on that Rangers-Cardinals Game 6. As the current score, the Rangers are up at the top of the fourth, 3-2 against the Cardinals. And it looks like we might be lucky and be celebrating hopefully not only just a Bowie Bulldog victory if they can make some adjustments at halftime, but also a Texas Rangers World Series victory as well. So we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in once again with us here on the Quarterback One Network. We're going to take a break for halftime, but we will be back for your second half action in a few minutes. The spirit by the student body, specifically the seniors here on senior night. Just Smash Simmons along with Brian Caudill and Mr. Marcus Kirkham bringing you the live play-by-play action here from the Tony Berger Center on a chilly night and a very windy one at that in beautiful Austin, Texas. I'd like to thank once again Principal Kane for allowing us to be here along with the Booster Club and its president, Joe Matlock. And also we want to send another very special shout out to Second Lieutenant Mike Harrison, stationed in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the former offensive lineman, the original number 65, who played for the Bowie Bulldogs his senior year in 2004. Thank you for your service, and your mom and a lot of the other Bowie faithful say hi to you out there in the stadium. And while we're also with it, we would like to wish a very special birthday, a belated one at that, to Mr. Brian Caudill. B-Rye just turned 23 this week. So, Brian, I can't afford the rights to sing happy birthday to you, but you get the picture, so happy birthday to you, man.
Thank you very much, Smash.
As we continue this, get ready for this second half of Bowie football, high school football action under the lights here on a Thursday night. With big implications coming out of this game, the winner, more specifically of the Bulldogs, can win this one. It will probably set them up for an undefeated district matchup against district foe Austin Westlake. That one's going to be kicked. It bounces. That one fielded by the Bulldogs as he gets out to around the 15. He's going to be brought down at around the 16-yard line. So just like that, the special teams problems returning for the Bulldogs as there was a lot of wondering who was going to field that one, who's going to return it, and they finally get it sorted out a little bit too late. First down and 10 from the 16-yard line, 11:55 after 5 seconds have passed in this third quarter of play. the Anderson Trojans up 14-5 here against the Bowie Bulldogs as Robbie Dickey on senior night here at the Burger Center in the pistol formation.